Welcome to DC Trending News, the leading news channel about world political events. Today's news: Ukraine shells Russian staging area with heavy ordnance, engulfing it in smoke. Ukraine has successfully shelled a Russian staging area in the conflict zone, enveloping the site in thick white smoke. Aerial footage posted on social media shows that the site, used by Russian forces to prepare for offensives in the eastern regions, has been devastated by heavy Ukrainian shelling. A missile can be seen hitting the center of the deployment area, exploding in a huge fireball and destroying nearby equipment. Later, the site is enveloped by white smoke from several areas. Despite the successful attack, Russian forces have continued to relentlessly bombard areas in southern and eastern Ukraine. On Friday, Russia dropped missiles near Ukraine's Black Sea port of Odessa, hitting a residential building and a resort, killing at least 18 people. Ukrainian firefighters combed through the rubble of a destroyed apartment building looking for survivors. Pictures released by Ukrainian rescue services showed most of those killed on Friday were asleep in an apartment building in the village of Serhivka in the Bilorodnostrovsky district when a rocket hit at around 1 a.m. Video footage showed the enormous destruction as firefighters battled the blaze and combed through the rubble. Odessa Region Emergency Officer Aya Budalenko said 41 people had been rescued. Emergency workers were searching for others who might be trapped in the building, which was home to 152 people. Missiles also struck two nearby holiday camps, killing at least 3 people, including a child, said Serhiy Brachik, a spokesman for the regional administration. The Odessa attack, which used long-range missiles, follows days in which Russia has dramatically escalated such attacks deep inside Ukraine, far from the front lines, including an attack last week that killed at least 19 people in a crowded shopping center. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and members of parliament observed a minute's silence for the dead. Moscow claims to have attacked military targets, while Kiev calls the attacks war crimes. A Ukrainian general said on Thursday Russia was trying to hit military targets but was killing civilians by firing inaccurate, outdated missiles at populous areas. Russia has focused its ground campaign mainly in the east, where it is demanding that Kiev take full control of 2 provinces controlled by pro-Russian separatists. Moscow has been on the verge of capturing one of those provinces, Luhansk, since it captured the town of Severodonetsk last week after some of the heaviest fighting of the war. Ukraine's last bastion in Luhansk is the town of Lysychansk across the Seversky Donets River, which is all but encircled under relentless Russian artillery fire. The region's governor, Serhiy Gaidai, said the Russians were shelling Lysychansk from different directions and approaching from several sides. Mr. Zelensky said, "The firepower of the occupiers is still very strong. They have simply called up all their reserves to hit us." In Russian-occupied Severodonetsk, residents have risen from their basements to search the rubble of their town. Sergei Alinik, 65, said, "Almost the entire infrastructure of the town has been destroyed. We have been living without gas, electricity and water since May. We are glad it is over and maybe soon reconstruction will start and we will be able to live a more or less normal life again."